Where am I?
Oh, hi, Quill. What are you doing here?
I don't know. Where are we?
Oh, we're in a dream. You can do anything you want here. Watch. Whoops, wrong one. There we go.
Can you please just go back to your normal self?
Fine. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Quills and Rockets. I'm Astro,
And I'm Thornquill.
and today we'll be looking at episode 13 of Season 5, Do Princesses Dream of Magic Sheep?
Another episode that not much was known about, but the title certainly had me intrigued. I'm guessing we have another Twilight episode, maybe one about her overindulging in studying again or something.
Guess again.
Oh, Cadence again? She's certainly been a favorite of the season so far.
Nope again. Come on, you've only got 2 choices left.
No. Could it be we're getting another Luna-centered episode? After 3 seasons of nothing but scant appearances in random scenes and playing second fiddle to the CMC?
Ding 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 ding, we have a winner! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is indeed going to be an episode centered around everyone's favorite princess, Princess Luna!
Huzzah! Hail, our beloved Princess of the Night! We await your holy commands as we prepare to overthrow... I mean, good to see her again.
Indeed. The episode starts off with... the return of Nightmare Moon?
What? Wait, what's going on? Did I miss something? They're the main 6, and... Wait, they're already unleashing those controversial rainbow powers? What is happening? Our son!
Wait, what is that thing? What did it just do? Why didn't the powers work at first? Wait, so it was a dream?
Okay. Things, strangely, make a little bit more sense again.
My dream ended happily? That cannot happen!
And now I'm confused again.
I think we all are. Love the design of Luna's chambers, though. So, following the intro, we find the main 6 hosting another pet playdate and... Oh, hey, Tank's back. That was fast.
Seriously. Then again, if we're following continuity, Winter Wrap-Up happens before the Grand Galloping Gala, so I guess winter is already over? Okay.
Time in Equestria. Comprehensible only to the canonized Dr. Hooves.
So, the main 6 seem to all be exhausted, except for Pinkie Pie, who is an infinite source of energy, after not sleeping the night before because they all had a bad dream. And it seems it was all the same dream. So, who do they call to explain this? Why, Princess Luna, of course, who gets there as soon as Spike sends the letter.
Wait, this all seems really familiar. I could swear I recognize this story. Oh, wait, I forgot I'm not allowed to talk about those. Back to canon. In the midst of some obligatory Spike denial, the princess informs them that their nightmares are the result of a dream monster called the Tantibus.
She doesn't give us too much explanation of what exactly it is, other than it feeds off of dreams and has escaped hers and gone into theirs. So, to capture it, Luna has to travel into their dreams and capture it. This is gonna be cool.
The animators are definitely continuing to develop their abilities. Luna's new spell effect is pretty cool, and takes her into the dreams of her friends, starting with Rarity.
At first, all seems fine. Then the Tantibus enters and turns all of Rarity's dresses into monsters.
This is both amusing and a lot more unsettling than it has any right to be. Luna also seems to be hinting at some leftover guilt for the main 6's help in the past, and is insisting on shouldering everything herself as she chases the Tantibus into Pinkie's dream.
This was probably the funniest of all the dreams, because Pinkie's just bouncing her way through the walls of reality.
Not to mention having Princess Luna transition by bursting out of a cake. She's Celestia's sister, all right.
I was sure when I saw evil cakes that they were gonna make a cupcake joke somewhere. I guess not.
We already have a secret basement. We mustn't be greedy.
Fair enough. So the Tantibus escapes into Fluttershy's dream next, and... This is too damn adorable! Until the Tantibus shows up, of course, and reveals Angel Bunny in his true form.
We all know that's what's really in that rabbit's soul. After ruining Applejack's apples, seriously, AJ, you need some bigger dreams. Luna winds up in Rainbow Dash's dream.
I think you're gonna like this one, Quill. It has changelings!
Oh yeah, I like our D's style. Changelings, epic action, changelings, and...
Such happy flowers, we will now sing for hours. Aren't we unbearably cute? Watch me solo on jazz flute.
Oh!
I've gotta say, those flowers are way scarier than changelings.
Those are horrifying. How can this even be in a kid's show? Kill them! Kill them with fire! Kill them with mega spells! Kill them with eldritch gods and forbidden magic of the unspeakable variety! Just make it stop!
Wow. And people say I'm the violent one. Moving on, we get to Princess Twilight's dream, where she is reading books. Really, Twilight? You can do better than this.
Well, so could AJ. At least Twilight makes the books fly around. But Princess Luna ultimately fails to contain the Tantibus, which means it will plague the main six for the rest of their non-waking lives.
If it weren't for the fact that Pinkie knows everyone, and thus it's going to infect their dreams too now. It will only grow stronger and stronger, until it is able to enter the waking world and turn the whole world into a living nightmare! Wow, this sounds oddly familiar.
From this moment forth, the night will last forever!
Their only chance is to bring all of Ponyville into a single dream to keep the Tantibus in one place. I have to point out that the writers did a good job here of providing a quick solution while still giving Luna some limits to her power. Her nervousness in never having attempted anything on this scale keeps her from feeling like a deus ex machina. Bravo!
And so, everyone in Ponyville is pulled into one massive dream. And what a dream it is! Hey look, Larabon is now a thing. And Big Mac is a unicorn? Okay.
This just got really, really weird. I'm torn between feeling charmed and disturbed, which I suppose is a good thing, all things considered. With the arrival of the Tantibus, everyone panics while Luna tries to single-hoofedly defeat the Tantibus, until she realizes she only has enough power to maintain the dream.
So, Luna must recruit the help of the main six to defeat the Tantibus. But as much as they try, it is simply too strong for them alone.
What the... Was that Flutterbat?
It was. I'm just gonna pass that off as being a dream and not that she's a vampire now. But still, they need the help of the townsponys to defeat the Tantibus. And because this is a dream, they can truly do...
Princess Big Mac!
anything?
What? Just... What? Larson!
Well, if you're gonna dream, might as well dream big, right?
Well, it certainly seems that the ponies of Ponyville have some interesting dream abilities. Interesting and very, very entertaining.
We have RD and AJ bringing back their superhero get-ups, and Fluttershy is riding Angel's true form into battle. But as Luna's guilt grows, so does the Tantibus.
I have to say, story elements like that are usually made a lot more obvious than it has been in this episode. I really like that they didn't make it clear until the final act. Now, however, it's revealed that Luna actually created the Tantibus in order to punish herself over and over, night after night, so she would never be allowed to forget what she did in transforming to Nightmare Moon. Damn! That's pretty dark.
But when Twilight at last convinces her to forgive herself, the Tantibus has nothing left to feed off of, and is defeated. I personally didn't like this, and felt that this defeat was a little bit rushed.
I can understand your point, although I think I disagree, even in terms of the pacing. When people develop guilt to an overpowering degree, they are often compelled to punish themselves mentally, and sometimes even physically as a result, much like Princess Luna here. The key is that many in such situations usually want to be forgiven on some level, very desperately. Since Twilight is able to demonstrate that Luna's old self would not have gone to such extremes to save every pony, it makes sense to me that Luna could realize that she has indeed managed to change. In reality, the healing process probably would be longer, but I personally found it well-paced considering the time frame, and I think Luna's emotion far outshone the limited time we had.
That's certainly an interesting point, and I can certainly agree with you that Luna's emotions were very well done in this episode. I don't know. I just feel the defeat was slightly rushed, but on that matter, I'm fine to agree to disagree.
Indeed. And so, the Tantibus becomes a part of Luna once more, and as the main six awake, Luna remains in her own dreamscape to recover. So, how would you rate this episode?
Me? I'd personally give this episode a 7.5 out of 10. The concept of the episode was fantastic. I just felt it got a bit trippy and confusing at times, and I still think the ending was a little bit rushed. What about you?
I definitely understand where you're coming from, but for me, I loved how they combined ideas about lucid dreaming and the concepts of a nightmare monster together, and the trippiness, almost on par with how surreal everything got in For Whom the Sweetie Belle Toils, made it one of the strongest points for me. I found it incredibly entertaining, but with really emotional character development at the same time. Plus, we got more world building with Luna's abilities. I would give it a 10, I really would.
Wow, a 10? Really? Well, if you say so. I guess that means we round down to a 9. To anyone who's going to say that's not the average, I'm rounding up to simplify. But I do have some questions still. Luna mentioned that the Tantibus was supposed to give her nightmares, but how dark did they get? From what we saw in the beginning of the episode, when the Tantibus was still in effect, the rainbow powers didn't work, and she was supposed to have defeated the main six. Were all of her dreams like that? Or were they different every night? Was every dream of her defeating the main six as Nightmare Moon and destroying the world? Or was each night just a different grimdark story from fanfiction?
That's a good point. I also noticed that she initially seemed to be supposed to defeat the main six. It's hard to say for sure, but I think it's safe to say that she forced herself to witness some reality where her dark powers make her destroy everything she's come to love. Like Celestia and the main six, every night. I don't know about you, but I don't think I could deal with that much grimdark in the morning.
Holy crap! And this has been going on since she came back from the moon? How has she not gone insane? Just look at Rocket to insanity! But enough talk about grimdark. How do you think this fits into our theme of loss?
I've been thinking about that. With this one, I think Luna's lost all faith in herself. She's living in fear that she'll let her power control her again and hurt everyone around her. It takes others showing trust in her and who she has become, and most of all, that she won't repeat those mistakes to bring her own trust in herself back and allow her to forgive herself. What do you think?
I guess so. Or at least I can't think of anything better. Well, with that all covered, I guess that wraps up this episode. Just one question. Why hasn't the Tantibus affected us yet?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Maybe we just got lucky? I'm sure we're safe now. No, it's not true. That's impossible!
No!